Peace and bright blessings, guys. It's your Queen of Spades coming in at you today. We're about to do a reading on one of the greatest ones to ever do it. One of my favorites, DMX. He actually pulled on my spirit, let me know that he wanted me to do a reading for him to find out and to share with the world what really happened with him. So here we are. I got some DMX music going because I was a major fan, still am. Get the vibe right so that I could tap into his spirit. Rips is touching, so don't make me wait. You're running, I'ma bite you, snatch the plate. Love him. Rips is touching, so don't make me wait. You're running, I'ma bite you, snatch the plate. All right. He already got me in the zone. Beat it up on. Start running. I'm coming. I love it. Okay. Let's go. Let's get it started. Okay. I've already prayed over the space and blessed it and smudged it. Let's get started. Spirit, is DMX present with us at this moment in time? All right. Perfect. Okay. Let's start off with DMX's childhood. Because I do not know his full story, but I was a fan. I always was a fan of his music. And then when he started making movies, I tuned into that too. Um, yeah, he was very talented, very talented man. Pay homage for sure. Yeah, he was a rapper and an excellent entertainer and an excellent actor as well. It was like he excelled because he was just so talented naturally. I would like to know, because there's a lot of things that I don't know about his personal life. I would like to know if his mother was present in his life when he was growing up. So that's a no. What about his father? Okay. So he pretty much kind of raised himself then? Okay. Thank you. Man, I did remember hearing a story where he said when he was about maybe like 14, he was a teenager, and he said that someone he looked up to in the rap game, he wanted to be just like, he admired him. He said he had gave him a blunt, but he laced it with other drugs. Is that really the case? Wow, that's crazy. Like, it's really hard to have like kids around people. Like, you just never know. That's crazy that I feel so bad for you. Like that happened to you. You should have been protected. You should have been protected. Okay. Really sorry that happened. And that was the start of your drug abuse. Yeah. Yeah. Man, somebody should have been there to protect you. Okay. Feeling a little heaviness. Trying to keep it really light under the circumstances. Uh, let's move forward from your childhood. Um, were you ever um, inappropriately touched on as a child in this industry? Wow, that's a yes. That's crazy, but not totally surprising, seeing as though everybody got touched up back in the day. That's horrible. Are you wanting to reveal who did that to you? No. All right. We'll leave it alone. Whew. Let's move forward. Let's move forward into your adulthood. As DMX became an up and coming rapper, um, he definitely had like the greatest levels of potential in this game. So he began to be known through some of his music that came out. That's how me and my siblings learned of him and loved him, like from get go. It's really crazy. I am feeling many different emotions and I'm just allowing it. I'm just in the space. So I'm feeling like not sad or anything like that, but like the words that are coming to me are I was trying to find my sense of direction as far as life was concerned. He basically raised himself. Am I correct? This has been swinging, yes, nonstop. By the way, that's crazy. Okay. Did you basically know that it would be like a huge to do, like a huge competition when you entered into this game? Yeah. But you made some friends along the way, right? Yeah, that's good. So, at some point, his music became known all over the world. It seemed like every other song that was coming out was DMX. Like he was unstoppable, undefeated, uncompetable and shit. To be honest, man. At what point did you feel like there was a slowdown? Or was there any type of slowdown where your career was concerned? Yes, and that's a strong yes. Um, so was it in your 20s? No. 30s? Yes. Late 30s? Yes. Okay. So were there multiple people responsible for the slowdown of your career? No. So there was just maybe like a couple of people responsible for the slowdown? Okay, let's get a little bit more specific. Was it three people? Hmm. Was it four people? Hmm. Yes, that was a yes to both. Was it five people? Hmm. Okay. So no to five. Okay. When I say these person's name, will you let me know if they are the ones that are responsible? Yes. Okay. Did R. Kelly have anything to do with your career going away? No. Okay. What about Diddy? Wow. He had something to do with this? Okay. Okay. What about Jay-Z? Between the two of them, who was primarily in charge of the decline of your career? Um, was it Diddy? Okay, that's a no. Was it Jay-Z? Yes. Who was the fourth person? If Diddy was involved, was it Clive Davis? Hmm. Okay, wait, that's only three people because he said no to R. Kelly. Okay, so you said yes to Diddy, right? Okay. You said yes to Jay Z, right? Hmm. Yeah. You said yes to Clive Davis, right? Okay. And who was the fourth person? Was it someone close to you? Was it someone in the industry? Um, do you feel that was it someone closely connected with Diddy and Jay Z? This is very fast. This goodness. Okay. Was the fourth person connected more to Diddy? Hmm. Hmm. Was this a person that's well known in the industry? Hmm. So this fourth person was like behind the scenes. Okay, so that's a yes. All right. Hmm. So no one knows who this fourth person was, correct? Okay. But Jay Z was the person who primarily organized all of this, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Can you give me reasons as to why Jay Z did this? Hmm. Did you say jealousy? Hmm. Yeah. Mm. I just heard wanting to eliminate the competition. Hmm. And it's crazy because the video that I was watching of him that someone had sent this to me. A good friend of mine sent this to me, and in the video, it was like he felt like Jay Z was trying to eliminate the competition, which was him, and he's confirming. Yeah, he said that. He just said that again. Okay. What other reasons, if any? Are there any other reasons? So, jealousy, envy, and trying to erase any competition. Yes. Okay. Hmm. Um, you know, you would have been even greater than you are now already if you would have kept going, if you would have been able to keep going. You was already the bomb. Okay, he agrees. Um, let's move up to the time that you went into the hospital. It's really crazy about Jay Z, but I just saw a channeling of Aaliyah. The channeling of Aaliyah. In fact, check it out on my page. I shared her link on my media platforms. But in the channeling, Aaliyah stated that Jay Z definitely was primarily involved in her death, and now DMX is stating that he also was primarily involved in his death as well. Um, and that's a yes. Everything I'm saying is correct thus far. Um, it's crazy. I enjoyed his music so much. It was invigorating and empowering, even. Um, it's crazy. Did he? Clive, Jay-Z, and a behind the scenes person. That's a yes. Um, okay. The time that you were in the hospital, because now my brain is starting to get a little fuzzy. Um, Clear the ways, clear the pathways, please. Still swinging, yes, strongly. Um, the time that you were in the hospital, the last time that you were in the hospital before passing away, did you die under normal circumstances? No. That's a strong no too. And I know that, but I'm asking that question to confirm that I'm getting the right answers. Who orchestrated you being in the hospital? Was it Diddy? No. Clive Davis? No. Jay-Z? Okay. Strong yes. So did he like hire on a group of people? Like I remember, and I don't know, I can't remember where I got this from, but did he hire on a group of people to pretend to be doctors caring for you? Yeah. Hmm. Who were they? Were they street people that Jay Z knew? No. Were they FBI agents? Oh, shit. Were they local policemen? No. But yes to the FBI agents? Yes. That's crazy. Um, so what are you saying exactly? Are you saying that Jay Z is an agent as well? Oh, shit. Wow. Look at how fast and how strong this is swinging. That's crazy. Whew. That is crazy. So they were pretending to be doctors, but they were sent to kill you. They were sent to murder you, correct? Strong, yes. Wow. So, did they inject you with something poisonous and it was meant to kill you slowly? That's what I'm hearing. Wow. So, where were your doctors? Like, did they make your doctors leave or something? Okay. But you were out of it, correct? So they took advantage of the fact that you couldn't basically say no to the moves that they were making. Were you in like a coma like state? Yes, strong yes. And was this coma-like state due to what they injected you with in your system? Wow. Did you die in that coma-like state? Yes. So basically, you kind of like died in like kind of like a level of sleep or comatosis, kind of. Okay. So you weren't feeling any pain? No. Wow. Are you earthbound? No. So you have crossed over into the spirit realm? Yes. All right. Wow. Is there any messages that you want to give at this moment in time aside from what you're already telling me? Can you show me um, what made you want to come to me to get your story out at this time? Okay, thank you. That's a yes. Oh, I heard it's time. It's time. Sorry, my nose. Okay. Mm, okay. One more, please, Spirit. Mm. Any others, Spirit? Any others? What is the meaning behind DMX wanting to come to me to ask me to do a reading for him? Hmm. Hmm. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. One more, please, Spirit. Mm. Mm. Any, okay. No, okay. Any others? Mm. Any others? Okay, thank you. He was so bomb, man. Okay, first card that popped out, Temperance. Okay. Strength. Queen of Cups. Queen of Teacups. My bad. Okay. The World. The Pair. Mm. Ten of Teacups. Yeah. Ten of Teacups. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then four. I mean 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay. Nine of Spears. All right. The Sun. All right. Eight of Spears. Uh, the Ace of Flowers. Mhm. Nine of Hedgehogs. The King of Flowers. Nine of Teacups. And lastly, King of Teacups. Okay. right off the bat, the temperance card showing up next to the strength, he feels as though me doing this reading for him will restore a certain level of balance in this world and also with him personally. He's showing the strength to come forward and talk about these things even more now because he feels even more empowered as a spirit versus being here on this earth. Like they can't harm him anymore and they can't do anything to him as a spirit. And so he started dropping little seeds and coming out with things over the years when he was alive. Um, but now he's just kind of ready to tell all. He's ready for the truth to come out. Yeah. He feels like the truth will take the world by storm. And he will have the world in the palm of his hands like it was meant to be anyway. The pair showing up confirms for me that I'm hearing that he was like dually dimensioned, a dually dimensioned being in our presence. He lived here in this dimension and in this earthly realm, but he delved into another dimension and realm at the same time while living in this earthly realm, if you understand what I'm saying. Like if that makes sense. He was a multi-dimensional type of being. Like we lost a great one. With the 10 of Cups popping up. Yeah. Ooh. 10 of Cups popping up. He definitely reached emotional security. Yeah, emotional security and also wish fulfillment. At some point along his journey, he experienced the Nine of Spears, and he's telling the story of like things started to go, when they first started to go south for him when he was a young boy, when he was a teenager. The Nine of Spears is, kind of like understanding that you've been done wrong and you can't stop thinking about it, you can't shake it. He's also coming forth because he wants his family to understand and know the truth as well of what happened to him. He wants them to know. Yeah. And with the Queen of Teacups popping up, I feel like that's his wife and his children. Yeah, he definitely wants them to know what really happened to them because I get the sense that they may have an idea or clue, but they don't totally know the ins and outs of what really happened. Um, yeah, with this Eight of Spears popping up, he's definitely showing me that there were times and moments in his life where he definitely self-sabotaged due to, you know, people basically coming into his life and attempting to sabotage him so that so as to keep him from being ahead of them or greater than them. And so as a result of that, he started to self-sabotage himself due to the different feelings and emotions he was trying to understand and learn how to process, if that makes sense, because he was such a pure soul. Like, he didn't do those types of things to other people. So when it happened to him, and people were coming at him sideways, he really had to take the time to like process what was going on, because he didn't understand how people could be so cruel and so mean and so ugly. Um, the Ace of Flowers popped up, and this represents his new beginning and what he was heading towards as a result of him recognizing his part to play in his life and his own choices, and basically like deciding to do things better, go about things in a much better way, and leave the past behind him so that he could release in order to heal. um, yeah, he started on a path to new beginnings, which started to lead him to his nine of hedgehogs, which I believe is nine of pentacles. Um, yeah, he started to become more relevant on the scene, and yeah, he was gonna really blow everybody out the water. Um, yeah, he became this king of flowers energy. He began to feel more one with the universe, more one within himself, and he began not running from his mistakes and problems that he may have accumulated over time or may have caused over time, or even if he didn't cause it per se, the things that he may have attracted into his life, he started to understand why it had to happen the way that it did. And yeah, he began to really release and heal. And then as a result, he began to kind of like water his own garden, if that makes sense. Like he was no longer looking for someone else to own up to the stuff that they did to him, or to come and clean up the mess that they had made with him. He literally began to heal himself, release, and he began to flourish in all the different areas of his life. He began to make peace with his children's mothers and his children, and he began to clean up his act in a major way. He was on his way back, and he won. He wasn't taking no wooden nickels. Nine of teacups. He definitely was heading into his own wish fulfillment. As a result, he elevated into the king of teacups. He had total and complete control of his emotions and his feelings about everything that he had experienced in life, which he felt was unfair and even traumatizing to him. He understood that God had a plan for him to begin with. He even understood in his state of comatose like state that even that was God's plan, and that he was being saved, he was being protected from those who really wanted to do bodily harm to him, and at the same time, he was being elevated. He was being elevated into a space where there would be no bars held. Like, no one can touch him now. He's free from all the mistakes he may have made in life and all the poor choices and bad decisions. But he's also free from even even the emotions and the pain he initially felt when he saw who all was betraying him. Um, as he crossed over from this realm into the next, he was definitely in a state of peace, and he was definitely able to deal with the different types of things that came along with. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. Um, okay. Yeah, he really was able to do some work, but his real work really began after he crossed over. Actually, once once he passed out of his body and became a spirit, he literally had to become one with divine source and release all those weights, all those earthly weights, um, basically all those earthly ties, the things that caused him so much pain and strife and misery. He had to release that in order to become light and free, in order to cross over into the spirit realm and to cross over healed. He knows that he is greatly powerful now. And I'm getting the sense and the notion that, like, the words, I'm trying to find the words. He's in like a kind of like training in the earthly realm to be like a spirit guide or a guardian angel to others. Um, yeah, he has learned a lot from this earthly experience, and he actually ended up coming out on top in his thinking and in his emotions and in his being. What I would like to know is, will Jay-Z pay for his involvement in, now you're the second person, not only Aaliyah's death, but DMX's death as well? Will he pay for this? Yeah. In this lifetime? Strong yes. Yes to both questions. It's heavy. It's heavy. And light at the same time. So, yeah. Was I hearing that right? That you are in training to be like a spirit guide or a guardian angel for others? I can see that. He has so much knowledge and wisdom to share with the world. Now he's going to do it in one of the most powerful ways, which is helping others. Whew. Okay. Will you reincarnate? Definitely. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Nice. Was I able to help you to tell your truth in a way in which it resonated with you? Were you able to express all that you needed to? Is there anything else that you would like to express at this moment in time? No. Okay. Are all those, is that it for the messages within this reading? Yes. Do you have anything that you need to state to your family? No, not at this time. He still frequently visits with them. Am I correct? Yeah. He watches over them. Strong yes. Wow. Okay. Um, um, my brain is very fuzzy right now, so I'm gonna get out of your energy. But thank you so much for joining me in this reading and helping me with the answers to questions that needed to be asked and answered. I have just one more question. If he was able to hire agents to do this to you, then that definitely means that he's an agent as well, correct? Hmm, that's a yes. A strong yes. He FBI? No. He's CIA? Hmm, that's a yes. Or is he just an agent's informant? No. So he actually is CIA. That's crazy. Okay, let's leave off on a positive note. Thank you for joining us today. And I think I may have asked this, but did this reading resonate with you? Perfect. Okay. Do you feel vindicated after this reading? Strong yes. Good. All right, guys. That's all I have for the reading on the wonderful, powerful DMX. And he may go back to the spirit realm where he came, from whence he came. And we're going to close this reading out. Hopefully, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace and bright blessings.